Hi, this is Jonathan L Segal, and this is Piano and Musicality Lessons with Jonathan L Segal. I am he, episode 10, 5, you get them all together, 10 episodes, until we get to 11. Okay, today we're going to work on ear training, and we're going to take a song that most of you have heard. Certainly older people have heard it, most younger people. Anybody who's involved in being a singer or musician knows this song. It's from The Wizard of Oz. I'm just going to play a speck of it. So, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Harold Arlen wrote the music and Yip Harburg wrote the lyrics. So we're going to work on ear training. There's two things we want to do. We want to figure out the melody by ear, so we want to think about intervals and what intervals sound like. And then we're going to also do the chords, what a chord sound like. Now, I happen to do it in C. I think in the movie, Judy Garland, who was 16 at the time, sang it in, I think, A flat. I have to check that. So we're going to do it in C. And I'm going to start by playing the melody. I will have the camera on the keys, but your job, if you've got a keyboard, is try not to look at the camera till I say it's okay. All right? Okay, let's try it. So here's my starting note, middle C. So try not to look at the keyboard, and I'm going to play the second note. So what interval is that? Well, it's the first and last note of a major scale, isn't it? So if the bottom note is C, what's the top note? C real soon. It's an octave. Sound of an octave, you know, every other interval sounds like a chord. Two notes, two notes, two notes, two notes, two notes, one note. Basically, an octave sounds like one note, and it sounds like an octave at the same time. So somewhere. Okay, next note. Don't look at the piano. Did I go up or down? That's right, I went down. How far did I go down? Ah. That's the sound of a half step. Take a look. So it went, if you're into solfeggio, it's do, 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 ti. Okay, so, don't look. That's the sound of a major third. So take a look. I went down a major third, which is 4 half steps. Okay, somewhere over. Don't look. Which way did I go? I'm going up. Am I still in this major scale? Yes, I am. So if this was a G, the next note up is, that's right, it's A. A. Now listen. C, C, B, G. Don't look at the camera. The keyboard. What did I do? I just went up the scale. So if I'm on G and I'm in a major scale, G, A, B, C, take a look. By the way, this whole song is diatonic, which in this case means it's all in the major scale. There's no black keys in what we're working on. Maybe in the left hand, but not in the melody. So somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Where did we hear this note before? Oh, it's the same note as the first note. Back down an octave. Good. So we're on C. Next one, way up high. Cleverer than to go to a high note on the words way up high. Now we got an interval. Here's a second. Here's a third. Here's a fourth. Here's a fifth. And here's, it's a sixth. So, way A. Which way did I go? I gave it away. Is that a whole step or a half step? Is it in this scale? It's a whole step. So I'm on G. Now, here's the note when I have students and they try and figure this out by ear. This is the toughest note to find. Don't look. C, A, G. Here's the mystery note. Higher or lower? Low. Lower than the first note? Yes, it is. How much lower? It's going down the scale. So it's an A. It's It's a minor third. Take a look. Okay. There's a, don't look. This is another 6. Take a look. Now, don't look. So there's a place. How far did I go? Half step. A, F, E. That I heard of. Where'd you hear this before? Beginning of the scale. So A, F, E. Take a look. I'm back on my first note and I'm going right up the scale. D, E, F. Don't look. Once in a lullaby. Take a look. It's a third, but it's not a major third. It's a minor third. Still in the scale. Don't look. Is that higher or lower than the first note in the piece? Here's the first note in the piece. And now, yes, it's lower. How low? Half step. So, now I'm going right up the scale. Take a look. And I end where I started. So that's the melody. It's a diatonic melody in an easy key. We did it in C. It's all white keys. Could you do it in any key? Yes. And if you know your major scales, you'll be able to do it in any key. B flat. Oops, fire me. A flat. G. E flat. To know all your keys. It's the same shape. You start with the major scale and you know that the song is using the major scale of whatever key you're in. So if you're a singer and C is too high for you and you want to put it in B flat, it's going to help you to know to work your way around the key. Or if you're the pianist and you're working with the singer and the singer says, let's do it in F sharp, you'll be able to do it. You want to be able to do it in every key. Okay, now we're going to do chords. So I'm going to put the camera back on the piano. You're going to try not to look or look when it's appropriate. Let's put it that way. Okay. So you can take a look now. Take a look at the keyboard. I could stay on C, but it's going to be pretty boring. So now don't look. Okay, don't look. I'll even arpeggiate the chord. So, is that? Here's a major chord. So what's this? Right, it's minor. And what degree of this scale did I start on? Listen. Sorry, I don't mean that. So, C, I'm going down. I'm on A. So the chord is A minor. Somewhere. Don't look. Okay. C, A minor. Okay, listen to the chord. What kind of chord is that? Still minor. But which minor is it? C, A minor. There's your bottom note. Here's what C sounds like. And my chord is on, what degree of the scale is that? Third degree of the scale. And what's the third note of the C scale? E. Take a look, it's an A minor chord. So C major, A minor, E minor. There's fancier jazz chords I could use here. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Okay, don't look. What kind of chord is that? Maybe I'll simplify it. Major. What's the bass note? A minor, E minor. Where'd the bass go? I was on E and I went to F. Take a look. So you have C, A minor, E minor, F major. I'm going to keep this simple again. Don't look. Let's make it real simple. So we came back to where we started, C major. Take a look. Now we go to that low note. Okay, I'll make it a little more interesting. Don't look. Major chord, what's the bottom note? F, take a look. There's, now I'm going to make a subtle change. I'm a very subtle guy. Listen, don't look, F major. Ooh, did the bass note move? No, it didn't. The internal note moved. So I went from F major to F minor. Yes, take a look. F major. Now, I'm keeping it simple. No, that's too simple. C major. I'm dying to play something more interesting. All right, I'll give you one fancy chord. Take a look. A. It's like an A7 with what's called a flat 9. Here's the ninth, here's the flat 9. It needs it. 3 more chords. Don't look. What's the bass note? Here's C. What's this bass note? G. And what kind of chord is it? D minor. I know I'm keeping it simple. What chord likes to go back to C in Western music? G or G7. So here it is. So let's review. Take a look. C major, A minor, E minor, F major, C major, F major, F minor, C major, A7, D minor, G7, C. So there's a million different ways to play this. I'm adding chords. So the shoulders have to go up for this chord because you feel it. Woo. I'm going to tell you a little joke about this song. A saxophone player has to go to a gig and it's in Midtown Manhattan and he knows he has to play the song, but he can't remember the middle of the song. So he's crossing 34th Street in terrible traffic and a truck hits him. He goes way up in the air and he comes down in a bloody heap. And he's lying there and he's dying. And as he's dying, the ambulance comes. And he goes, oh yeah, that's the middle. And then he dies. Ambulance. This is Jonathan L Segal for Piano and Musicality Lessons with me, Jonathan Segal. This was episode 10. If you like it, share it, subscribe. I'll see you over the rainbow.